Birdism. Sorry, was that loud? Hi, my name is Legend. If you're new to my channel, hey bitch. And if you're recovering, sorry, that's not what I meant. Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Legend. If you're what? Hold on. If you're new to my channel, my name is Legend. And if you're not new, hey girl. Today's topic is going to be birdism. What is it? Let's look it up. What is a bird? A bird. It's an informal British and Australian term for woman or girlfriend, equivalent to chick in the US. This is what Google says. Now, in AAVE slash, TikTok or slang, it says a materialistic, easy fooled woman. Bird brain. This slang refers to a woman who seeks constant male validation, is easily played, or tolerates poor treatment from a partner. Bitch, you're a bird. I feel really called to talk about this topic today because there's a lot of things going around the internet calling women bird, specifically all the women in the music industry, right? But my gag is at one point in time we were all birds. Am I wrong? Like, let's be real here. At some point in time, we were all birds. My definition of a bird is just someone who is, como se dice, naive. Someone who's naive, someone who's dumb, someone who's doing something for validation, someone who's doing something for someone to like them, when they're not given that same energy. The list can go on and on. My thing right now is that everyone is calling women birds when it's really not a gender thing. Men can be birds too, and y'all know that. I know I've had me a good bird. I had me a good little birdie, and I know you've had you a good bird too. So why are we just sitting here strictly calling the women birds? Like, let's call everyone birds. Let's all be real. Let's all take accountability for our bird behavior that we have once in our lifetime partook in. Like, let's be real. Being a bird to me is not like, okay, so it is like validation seeking, it is attention seeking, but honestly, what it is like an emotional maturity thing. It's a self-worth thing. It's a problem that I feel like society is helping us create, because if society wasn't like this, we wouldn't need to constantly have validation from outside of ourselves, right? Bird behavior is usually rooted in insecurity, wanting validation, loneliness, ego, and a lack of self-worth. That's simply what it is, right? So that can be anybody, not just a female. It can be anybody. We're all birds. We're all recovering birds at that. Because yes, it's an emotional maturity thing, but also, like I was referring to, it's a knowledge thing. If you know how much you're worth, if you know what you deserve, if you know what type of society we live in, if you know what type of people these are, if you know who you were, this wouldn't necessarily be a thing. If you simply knew who you were, knew your self-worth, and validate yourself, you wouldn't be partaking in bird brain behavior. Because bird brains do what? They post on social media for validation. They are pick me's and pick me's. They are chasing somebody who obviously doesn't want them back. They're embarrassing themselves. It's like kind of being blind to It's like when you finally get with that one person that you thought was out of your league, and then you're fucking blind, and then you're like, oh no, this can't be them. They ain't playing me because I finally got the person that I want, and they ain't playing me then like that. No, you're just dumb. You're just dumb. You're not a bird. You're just fucking dumb. Educate yourself. Love yourself. Know yourself. My thing is, why is it just solely being pinned on the women? Like, men cannot be birds too. Men are birds too. There are men birds walking on the ground. Too many of them at that. Men birds lack accountability. They lead people on for ego. They post for validation. What else? They're emotionally immature. They get dressed and go to the club to be bad bitches for the niggas because they're not doing it for the bitches. Bitches don't want to see bad bitches. It's not what the fans want to see. You're doing that to shit on niggas, so you're a bird. You're a fucking bird. But the thing is like, I don't know. I just don't like all this bird word being thrown around because, like I said, we all were a bird at one point in our life. We all like somebody that didn't like us as much as we did. We all craved validation at one point, whether it be from your mom, your dad, your aunt, your sister, your cousin, your friend, the internet, that nigga over there that you swear to God like you. What I think this is a society problem. Society forces us to need validation, for us to want to be perfect, for us to look this certain way, for us to be this certain way, all to really to just continue to market things to you so that you could buy them, so that you could potentially make yourself feel good about yourself. But really, all that shit stems from inside. This is really a self worth crisis. This is why everybody looks the fucking same. This is why everybody wants a fucking BBL. This is why everybody's trying to get dreads, because they think that's what's going to make people like them, or that's what they think they want because that's what they think look cool, or that's what they think is a fucking trend right now. Bitch, be your fucking self. Learn what the fuck you like. Learn what the fuck you want to like. Learn what the fuck you want to be. And be that. My thing is, some of the people that's calling these girls birds are birds too. My thing is, some of us are active birds, some of us are retired birds, and some of us are birds on the weekend. The fuck? Some of us be birds for fun. Like, I don't know. I just hate society now. I hate the pressure of society now. It's like everyone's striving to try to be this perfect, right person all the time, when that's never going to be the fucking case. A bird isn't just somebody who's stupid or craving validation or da da da. A bird is someone who's disconnected from themselves. If you were connected to yourself, you would validate yourself. You wouldn't need that validation from outside sources. You wouldn't need nobody to tell you that you was cool. You wouldn't need to keep up with trends to feel like you cool or to feel like you're still a part of the society. If you knew yourself, you would fuck with yourself. And if you fuck with yourself, you wouldn't be a fucking bird. I think women get this harshness of the bird calling, because women are monitored harshly by society. For instance, the Lotto situation, right? Why are y'all all harping on Lotto? She might be a fucking bird, but also that nigga a bird too. The fuck? They're both birds. Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. You a bird too. You have a wife. You have kids. What are you doing fucking the next baddest IG model rapper bitch? Like, like, I don't know, like, Lotto is getting all of the backlash from this situation, but why isn't 21 getting as much backlash as she is? I know he's getting some backlash, but it's not as harsh as hers. And it's like, she not the only bird in the situation. You a bird too. I'm a bird too sometimes. Like, let's be honest. Let's be real. We're all recovering birds. You might not even know that you're a bird because you're not even like following that problem and going all the way to the roots. You know, I feel like we should all just shut the fuck up. We should all mind our fucking business. We should all let the birds be birds. We should let people do what the fuck they want to do. And how about instead of bashing the birds, how about we feed the birds? How about we teach the birds? How about we give the birds resources to not be a bird anymore? Like, I feel like it starts with you. You right there watching this video. Don't go comment on that girl video talking about no nonsense, because you're a part of the problem, bitch. And that means you're actually a bird too, because if you wasn't a bird, you wouldn't be commenting on another bitch shit unless it was something fucking positive. Let's fucking uplift ourselves and stop fucking playing around. It's your fault. You in society, ain't it, bitch? I keep saying the same shit over and over again, but it's like literally I cannot say anything else. Be fucking real, bitch. At one point in your life, you was a fucking bird. You was a fucking bird. And somebody tried to tell you that you was being dumb as shit and you ain't believe them. You're a fucking bird. So instead of calling everybody a bird, let's recognize that we all have healing to do as a society in whole. Let's try to help each other not be birds. Let's let the real birds be the real birds, and let the women be women, and let the men be men. And that's really all I had to say today. I hope you took this with a grain of salt. I hope you maybe took down some notes, maybe journal a bit after this about some of the bird tendencies that you have partaken in yourself, and jot down a couple ways that you can help the bird community fly instead of walk on the ground. Thank you.